I ended up, I know I haven't vlogged the last 2 days, uh, been kind of busy. Reality has hit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all my kids are going to be here Saturday. So I have a lot to do, and I'm kind of panicking, but I ended up at the lake last night. Isn't that horrible? Oh my gosh, I had to come to the lake. Oh. Um, and Mom had forgot a bag that she needed, so I brought it up, and I thought, well, instead of coming back Friday to pick up all the stuff I need for the house, I'll just come on up and get it today. So anyway, I came up last night and we had a good dinner, and then we sat by the fire and listened to it snap, crackle, and pop, and oh, it was just beautiful. The mantel was all decorated. And this morning I am loading up my car. I had to come get blow-up mattresses and pillows, and I had some more gifts up here that we had stored, and just different stuff that we need, plates, cups that we had brought and left up here. So a fryer. And so I'm going to load up my car and I'm going to head back home. But I sure did enjoy my night and my morning up here. It was a good little retreat. So we will see you later on today. Merry Christmas and happy holiday. You probably thought I had given up and quit vlogging, but I had actually just had so much to do, and I kind of panicked when I realized that all the crew will be here Saturday. So anyway, I had just a ton of stuff to get done, and that's why I haven't vlogged in the last 3 days, but I'm getting caught up and I'm excited about that. And today I am going to start cooking, so come along with me. The first thing I'm going to make is sugar cookies. My grandma has a wonderful recipe, and she called them tea cakes, not sugar cookies. And I'm going to use that second. But first, I have a new rolling pin I want to try out. It looked a lot better in the video when I ordered it, and then I got it and I was kind of disappointed. But it's supposed to actually make a pattern in your cookies. So I'll show you it. And I don't know, it just looks cheap. And the carvings in the rolling pin are very shallow, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. And I'm just going to use some store-bought cookie dough to test it out with. Now, when you're making sugar cookies, be sure that your dough is chilled, have a good surface to work on, good flat, smooth surface, and always put flour on your surface so the dough won't stick to it. My favorite flour is King Arthur's all-purpose unbleached flour. They do not bleach their flour, so it's so much healthier for you, and it just makes everything wonderfully. I mean, I just love everything about this flour. And now they have actually come out with an organic all-purpose flour, so I'm really excited about that one. So the kids just FaceTime me, And their first response was, "We're trapped in the closet. Come get us." I have a closet over in the old house that locks behind itself. And they're setting up a baby doll nursery in there. And anyway, they shut the door and they're locked in. So I have to go get them.
My kids called Anita to come get them out of the playroom closet because I don't know how to open it.
Are y'all in there? Yeah. You want out?
Okay. Well, we'll do it.
All right.
We'll do it.
Here we come. I have my handy dandy credit card.
Do you have
Rescued. Yay.
No, Camden.
Here come all the little crow snatchers out.
Come on. No, you can't. Just shush. No, can't.
They're getting it done. Getting their nursery done. Glad y'all had a phone.
Yeah. Glad I brought my phone in here.
Put a little flour on top of it, and also put flour on your rolling pin, and that keeps everything from sticking, and you'll get good cookies that just pop right out of the cookie cutters and right onto the tray without breaking. Today for lunch, I'm gonna make us a baguette sandwich. Emergency, what now?
I need nails or tacks. I'm hanging lights, and I ran out, and you had a little bag here.
Yes.
I love you.
I know it. Am I not the perfect mother? I am the perfect mother. Anyway, back to the sandwich. Today for lunch, I'm making us all baguette sandwiches. I think I showed you a little bit of this, maybe just the done version in a video, but I can't remember. So anyway, this is just to refresh your mind. But you get a whole baguette, slice it in two, then you put butter on it, and I am putting, did y'all know they make sausage now? Fully cooked. And this is turkey sausage too, so it's better for you. Anyway, I'm gonna put butter on these, then I'm going to put the sausage on top of the butter, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with cheese, put it in a broiler, and talk about something delicious. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Smear it with good old-fashioned butter. See, I just sprinkled the sausage on there, and then I grated my favorite cheese. This is a cheese from a German meat market, and it's an onion flavored cheese, and oh my gosh, it's creamy and it just melts in your mouth. But just choose your favorite cheese, sprinkle over the top, make it easy, and I promise you, you will love this when it gets done. On this one, I'm going to put a Munster cheese from the same market, and like I said before, I always grate my cheese because the cheese that you buy already grated, it doesn't melt as well. It doesn't have as good a texture because they add a sawdust type ingredient to it to keep it from clumping up after they grate it. So if you'll grate your own cheese, I promise you, you'll love it a whole lot better. Finished product. Yum.
It's so bad.
Yum. Is it good, y'all?
I need it.
Look what my granddaughter turned me on to. This is on YouTube. You just go to YouTube on your TV and type in Christmas music. This beautiful scene comes up, and they play the most beautiful Christmas music in the world. I mean, it is just so awesome. So y'all do that. I just love mine. Love it, love it. I just found my new favorite chocolate chip recipe. It has made the most beautiful chocolate chip cookies. Look at this. You know how nowadays when you make them and they all turn out flat and they just don't look puffy and like the old-timey ones used to? Well, this recipe is on the package of the King Arthur flour. Okay, it's on the package of the all-purpose King Arthur flour. It's a chocolate chip cookie recipe, and it is different than what I've done, and it's even the way you mix it up is different, and it's actually got vinegar in it. I mean, of course you can't taste it, but I guess maybe that's what makes them rise. I don't know, but they are delicious. Y'all need to try it. The only thing I did different on the chocolate chip cookie recipe, I added an extra 2/3 teaspoon of salt. I did not do the almond extract. And let's see, there was one more thing. Oh, the chocolate chips, I just did half a bag. So, but oh, they're delicious. Delicious. Y'all try this recipe, and they puff up so pretty, just like in the olden days. This rolling pin, epic fail. If you see these rolling pins on Instagram, do not buy one. They do not work. The carvings on them are not indented enough to really make a pattern that would show up on a cookie after it was baked. Plus, the dough sticks to them. I mean, they are just really a real big ripoff. So do not buy these off of Instagram. Terrible company. I paid $35 for that, y'all. I thought I was getting something really special, you know, maybe from like Switzerland or something. Well, so that's it for today, y'all. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful night. And we will talk at you later.